So I am at my appointment this morning, y'all. I just got here. It took me forever to find where I was supposed to park. So this video is basically just gonna be me telling y'all about the surgery I got coming up. So today I am here for my anesthesia prep because I gotta be put under when I have my transplant done to my left eye. And I kind of just want to take y'all on this journey with me. And y'all, people was blowing at me. I'm like, I'm trying to find out where to park just like you. If I don't know where to park, how am I supposed to know? And I don't know if I could record in here either because I really just be doing stuff. That's why I want a smaller camera. That's why I want that Osmo Pocket 3 because I love my Sony ZV-1F and it's great. It's not too big. It does its job, but that Osmo is so much smaller. So yeah. And y'all, I did not post a video last week or this week that's leaving. So I'm like, let me get back on my content because I just had like a long week. Y'all, I don't know where to go. Okay, do I just go up? Y'all, they ain't got no signs of where to go. And then I'm gonna get my weight checked, which I just got my weight checked not long ago, y'all. I'm 25 pounds down. Love that. So I'm gonna see if I gained weight or lost it. Hopefully I did. Hi, yes. Where would I go for like the anesthesia prep?
Preop?
Pre-op, yeah, pre-op.
Okay. Did they tell you to go to the POB building?
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna come right back this way.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're okay. I'll walk with you.
Your shirt is pretty. I like the outfit.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's on the door.
Yeah, so you're gonna come right this way.
It's called pre-op, y'all, not prep. I said prep. Okay, y'all, so I said it so wrong. It's not called surgery prep. It's called pre-op. So this is my surgery pre-op appointment. Is that the same thing though, or no? Am I slow? Anyways, she showed me where to go. These elevators are slow. And then y'all, I parked so far away. But that's okay, because you're not going to get my steps in, so that's fine. I'm trying to keep people out my video.
So anyway, so that's good.
Y'all, this elevator. But like I said, when I get home, I'm going to tell y'all more about the disease, how I got it, how I found out, how long it's been, how long it took me to get surgery. Because I need it anyway, but I also need it, like I said in one of my previous videos, for the career choice that I got picked out. The elevator, I know I'm late. I'm supposed to be here 15 minutes early. I got here early, but I couldn't find where to park. So I know I'm late. And then the elevator, y'all, like, none of them lit up yet, but I'm still waiting. I'm almost gonna forget the room number she said go to. I think she said 524. I hope the elevator ain't stuck. And this is my first time coming to this hospital. Should I call them like, hey, I'm out here, but the elevator moving super slow. It's moving so slow, like, what? And y'all, crazy thing, I used to hate middle parts when I was younger. You could not pay me to get no sew-in. There you go. Okay. You couldn't pay me. Dang, she didn't tell me which floor. I'm assuming it's gonna be floor 5. Yep. But you could not pay me to get a middle part at all, y'all. So, ooh, it's scary. So now that I'm older, I used to be a side part girl. Love my side part. Still love my side part. But baby, now that I'm locked and my locks are long, middle part is me. Where do I go? Y'all, it was a group standing there. Like, a group of firefighters was just standing at the elevator when I was talking to y'all. That's why I stopped and they was all smiling. Sorry. Anyways, y'all, but I love the middle part. Like, it just gives grown. Like, the lip line of the middle part gives grown. Okay, y'all, this is so confusing. I know I'm late. Long as I don't get a late fee, we cool. So I don't know if I can record in here, so I'm probably gonna stop recording and wait and see. because I could try to sneak some footage if I can. And I really want to respect people's privacy too, because they may not want people to know that they having surgery. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I'm about to go in here. And I'll talk to y'all when I get done. Okay, y'all, so I just got done doing my pre-op. Basically, the only thing we talked about, they just was like, make sure that I do not eat nothing or drink anything after midnight, the night before my surgery. And then the day of surgery, I can only take a sip of water if I have any type of medication like blood pressure or something like that, depending on what type of meds. And that's all I can have. And they don't even have a time set for my surgery. They were like, they just gonna call me so I can get a call from 5 in the morning to late at night. And I'm just like, I'm gonna be starving until y'all call me. I'm gonna be fasting. So yeah. And then they also told me, they gave me some shampoo, y'all. Well, not shampoo, because it's not for my hair. Yeah. They gave me paperwork, but they also gave me this. This is like some body wash for surgery. So they told me to bathe the night before, and I'm going to bathe with my regular soap. And then I'm going to wash my entire body top to bottom with this. Okay. But I got to go back. So that was super quick. She came and she was like, come on. I'm like, oh Lord. And she was like, you do YouTube or are you a vlogger? And I was like, yeah girl, I do YouTube. Subscribe. But anyways, I'm trying to figure out, where do I go? Like, I'm trying to find my car. I'm done now. But the body wash I was showing y'all, that body wash is for surgery. And I have to use my regular soap that night. And then they said wash my entire body with it except for my private part. And the next morning, the day of surgery, I'm not supposed to use my regular soap, but I am supposed to shower again. And then I use that body wash head and toe. Well, not head and toe, but neck to toe. No body private areas. And don't put it in my hair or on my face or eyes. So, yeah, that's what they gave me. I'm trying to see how I get out of here. Lord. Did I? So I'm leaving out, but I don't even remember where I came from.
Do you remember where you parked?
I parked at P1 level 3.
Okay, yeah. You'll go out that door and take the elevators up to 3.
Thank you. Y'all, I'm glad people be happy because I was lost. But yeah, so that's what I have to do. And oh, yeah, it's beautiful out here. I'm gonna tell y'all more about the procedure I'm having, but I have to have a driver. So my dad is supposed to bring me for surgery. I'm praying that my surgery goes so well where I only have to miss maybe 2 or 3 days, maybe a week. Okay, and I could do 2. 2 is pushing it. I can miss 2 weeks, but y'all, I got a trip coming up in July. If I didn't have the trip coming up, I would not care about missing work. Like, I would love to be off for 30 days, you know, but my job don't have short-term disability, which sucks. And I need my money because me and my son going to Disney World in July. And so, yeah, I'm almost done though. The trip is paid for. I just have to save the rest of my spending money. And then not only that, I have to still get us some clothes for the summer. And then I got to pay his football registration fee in June. And then I still got to pay my bills. I'm going to be off work, so that's money I'm missing. But I have been pulling a little bit of overtime. That's why I'm like, I hope that we got overtime next week. Because next week is my last week of work. Okay, y'all. So by the time y'all see this, I will either already had the surgery done or I'll be ready to get the surgery. I'm so confused about which way I came. I hope I don't get lost. I feel like I came from this way. Y'all, this place is huge and so pretty to me. Like, I was supposed to park there, but I didn't know, so I ended up parking down some. So I'm like, if I would have parked there, I could have went straight over there, but I did not. And I low-key felt bad that I didn't post this week, like a video for this week, but I was like, you know what, it's okay, as long as I don't give up. You know, giving up is what messes you up. Taking a break, you could take a break. You could take a mental break. whatever you're gonna do. But I really was like, let me record this, you know, because I want to like have this. And I don't even know, y'all, because I'm sitting here like, when I have the surgery, y'all, I hope I'm walking the right way. But when I have the surgery, I'm like, how am I gonna post content on TikTok for my fitness page? What am I gonna vlog about? Especially if I'm on bed rest for 2 to 4 weeks. So I was thinking maybe this weekend, because y'all, I literally have surgery on May 12th. So today is the 1st or the 2nd. Today, May 2nd. Yeah, today is May 2nd. So I'm like, maybe I should just find some video ideas and record this weekend since I'm off, and just keep recording until I run out of ideas. And in that way, I can post, you know, like once I have surgery, in case I can't record or don't want to, I can post. Or I can show y'all my journey through my healing process. I don't know if anybody really cares, but I can show y'all that. I hope I'm going the right way, y'all, because if I walk all the way down here and this ain't even it, I'm gonna be sad. It has an exit though. But I'm gonna try to find my way up out of here, because I don't want to have to walk with this camera, and I need my phone, because obviously I don't know where I'm going. I may call the front desk, like, please walk me through on how to get out of here. So yeah, thank y'all for staying for my talk. I love that y'all support me. But okay, I'll see y'all when I get back. Okay, bye. Hey y'all, I'm finally back. So I know I told y'all that I was gonna tell y'all about my surgery that's coming up May 12th. Before I tell y'all, if you hear kids in the background, my son is out here playing with my neighbor children, and there's other people outside too, so please don't mind that. And then yeah, I got my car door open because it is so hot. I mean, it feels a little good right now, so yeah, the breeze coming in, and yeah, it was hot earlier though. So I'm gonna just kind of tell y'all a little bit. If you watched my previous vlog, like a couple of videos back, I explained what it was a little bit. I kind of like told y'all I had a disease, and I'm gonna just kind of run through it really briefly and just tell y'all what it is and why I'm having it and how it came about, and yeah, how I've been dealing with it. So I have a cornea disease, and to answer the question, because I know most people be like, is it in one eye? Because I cannot see out of my left eye. When I close this eye, it just looks like clouded, very cloudy. I could see lights or whatever, but it's very cloudy, and there's no way to bring it back. Well, I ain't gonna say that. There's ways to bring the vision back, but I am in the worst stage. Well, not the worst, because it can get worse, but I'm in close to the worst stage. So I have to have surgery. So cornea is known as keratoconus. I may be saying it wrong, but you spell it like Keratoconus. And it's like it's just a disease. So what it does is, it is a condition, and it's on the dome. It makes your eye turn into like a dome shape. So if you ever see me in person and you was up close, you could see, I don't know if you can see it on this video, but this eye is shaped like a cone. So your eye is not supposed to be shaped like a cone, because if it's shaped like a cone, you can't see, because you know, like, that's the part you see out of. So back in like, I want to say 2019 or 2018, I was having symptoms, but I didn't know what it was. Like, I didn't know what an eye disease was. I always wore glasses since kindergarten, but I didn't know like I had something that serious. Y'all, these kids. So anyways, it was bothering me bad.
My friend gave me candy.
Okay. It was bothering me real bad, and it was itching. And yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all this. So it was like real itchy. It would just itch. I was like rub my eye, like rubbing it bad, and it would get blurry. It started watering real bad, and I didn't know. Like, I'm still ignoring it. I'm like, okay, you know, I'm gonna just, as long as it don't bother me 24/7. But it started to become frequent. So finally, I was like, you know, I want some glasses. That's the reason I went to the eye doctor. Like, I wanted some new glasses. So they were trying to like do a scan, like the little eye test on both eyes, and this one they was able to like do the test, but this one they couldn't. And I want to say that was either in 2019 or 2020, because I know it happened after COVID, like when I got diagnosed, so it was probably 2020. And so they were like, we can't like test that eye. It was like the machine wouldn't work. And so I'm like, okay, you know, I'm still not thinking nothing crazy. I'm just thinking the machine broke. So they had another person come back. They tried to test me. They couldn't because they were trying to see my vision, but it wasn't reading my vision because I lost my vision. And because I can see out the right eye, I didn't even know, you know, the vision had left, you know. And I would start seeing like clouds, you know, every now and then, or like little specks of stuff, but I didn't know. So they were like, we're going to send you to your doctor, tell your doctor, and they need to send you to a specialist. So my doctor, which is my primary doctor, ended up sending me to a cornea specialist, and this is how I got diagnosed for sure. Like, this is what you got, and it could have been another disease. They didn't know what it was. So I went, they tested me, they did like a whole different type of scan. This scan, I had been going to the eye doctor since I was in like kindergarten, Head Start. I had never had a scan like this one. So they did this scan and they saw it. They showed me, they was like, you got a disease, but they have to test both eyes because sometimes you only get it in one eye. So they tested this eye. It was bad. Like, this was like 2020. It was horrible. They were like, what we could do is we can give you a hard contact. If you don't know what that is nothing like a regular contact. Everybody be like, oh, just contacts. Like, no, they're completely different. Two different things. Like, yeah, they're both contacts, but they're not the same. They're not for the same thing. You can't apply them the same. They don't work the same. They're totally different. And so they were like, you can do that and that'll bring the vision. Like, it won't make it back, but when you're wearing it, you can see, because what the cone, the contact does is very like, it's hard, like a hard plastic. It's like glass almost, and it will go on the eye and it squeezes the eyeball. So it's a cone, so it'll squeeze it back into like a circular motion. So when you wear them, you can see, but you can't sleep in them at all. You can't take no naps in them, nothing. And with regular contacts, you know, it's the real soft one. They're bendable, and then, you know, with those, you can lay them in a solution, keep them wet to keep them moisturized. With this contact, it's like a bowl, so it's shaped like a circle, a bowl, and it's not soft. You can feel it on the eye, but it didn't hurt because they did put it on me to try to like test like what size my eye was so they could get me some. And so they put a solution in it. The solution sits in the glass bowl, and then they put it on the eye. And that you got to make sure you can't just put it on like regular contact, because the solution got to stay in there. So you have to hold your head down and put it on there, because the solution got to stay in there. You can't put it in there and think just because solution on it. It has to be solution, and it's like a deep hole, so it holds solution. So they did that. It took them like an hour, y'all. I was freaking out. I'm like, oh, I don't want you to put this on my eye. But when they got it on, it didn't bother me. It was small, you know, I could tell, but it didn't bother me. And then they took it off. The taking off part was easy. So I never went back, because at the time they told me I had to pay out of pocket. It was like $2,000 per contact, and I'm like, I don't have that. And I wasn't taking it that serious. I should have been, because your eyes are serious. Like, y'all, do not be like me. Take it serious, okay? Your health matters. So I'm like, whatever. Y'all, 2 to 4 years go by. Like, let me make sure. 2020, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 4 years go by. Y'all, I didn't even go back. And they had diagnosed this eye too. This eye vision was still good, but I got the disease in it. Meaning, at any time, it can get like that eye, because I have them in both. So then I decided I wanted to, you know, go into a different career path, but I can't go with my eye like that. And I can't go if I gotta have cosmetic surgery either. So I'm like, that was like, oh my goodness, I wish I would have took care of this years ago, because I really want to do this, and this is gonna hinder me bad. Like, take care of y'all health. I promise you. Your weight, your eyesight, your teeth, anything can hinder you from something you really want to do. Take care of yourself and get it handled ASAP. So I go back to the doctor. This is when I recently went. Y'all saw that on my video. If you scroll down a couple of videos, I went to that appointment. They told me that it had got so bad. I had went before I recorded that video, so that was my third time going back. They told me it had got so bad, because they had to redo the test since it was 4 years ago, that they could no longer do the contacts. The hard contact, not even gonna help it. Like, it's only to a point it'll help, and it can fit. It can't even fit. My eye is done. So they were like, we got to do surgery. We got to do surgery. Like, you know, we got to do surgery. And I'm like, okay. So I'm still scared, because like I said, if it's cosmetic, I can't go into the career path. Come to find out, thank God, y'all, it's not a cosmetic surgery. So as long as it is a successful surgery, it will not hinder me. But it has to be successful. They said only 1% people that get it, it doesn't work for them when they get the surgery. So that's a small percent. hopefully I'm not that person. I kind of skipped a whole lot. So they said this disease isn't super common, honestly. I mean, like, yeah, people have it, but they don't really know how you get it. There's a bunch of ways. So it's not like, oh, it's your fault, it's their fault. Now, yes, I could have told them sooner, so they could have caught it sooner, because if they catch it soon enough, they can do like a laser or some type of, procedure that's non-surgical. But since I waited so late, I have to have real surgery, meaning they're putting me under anesthesia. I will be asleep, gotta have a driver, can't go to work for like 2 to 4 weeks. So they were like, the surgery was $38,000. I'm like, I don't have $38,000 for one eye. You're not even doing both. They're doing one right now. And so they were like, yeah, your insurance don't cover. So y'all, I prayed to God and he made a way. So the surgery is covered. Insurance is paying the full surgery. So I just got to make sure my bills is straight, So I had a surgery May 12th. They did say it takes 30 days in total for it to heal, as long as I don't catch an infection. With the surgery, it's a case where maybe 10 years from now, you may have to get it again. It just depends on how your body reacts and how you take care of your eyes, because I definitely got to take care of my eyes now. They did say I will have eye drops for the rest of my life, and they're made for that type of procedure because it's a transplant. They're going to donor and they're going to put a piece in my eye for me to see again. I also have to continue to go to them because I have the disease. You can have surgery, but you can't get rid of a disease once you have it. So I have it in both. What they're gonna do, they're gonna leave this eye alone, which is my right eye. They just gonna keep a lookout on it, because compared to 4 years ago, it still got good vision. It's still good, but the disease did spread just a little bit, but not nothing where they're like, okay, let's do surgery, and it's not going to hinder me from the career path as long as it don't get worse. So for the rest of my life, I'll just be checking in with them yearly or every 6 months, something like that. And they just want to keep a lookout on the eye that they did, and of course the eye that has it, because if they don't have to do nothing if it's not too bad, but if it ever was to get bad, if they catch it as soon as it get bad, they can do a non-surgical procedure, so I don't have to go under again, for that eye. So, that's all. Y'all can look it up, read about it. I've been looking into it, and I'm the first person that I know that has it. I heard of some other people that had it, but I'm like, in my area, my circle, the first that has it that I know of. And yeah, I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I'm just ready to get it over with, because I have goals and I got to meet these goals. And it just made me realize you got to be appreciative of your life, because you can go from seeing to not, from walking to not. So enjoy life while you got it, and make sure you are taking care of yourself. It matters. Even if you feel like it don't now, it matters down the line. You may change your mind. You may be like, oh, I ain't doing nothing. But then 10 years from now, you want to do it. But you didn't take care of what you needed to take care of 10 years ago. Now you got to wait. Because I could have been doing my career now if I didn't do this. Now I got to wait. But, I mean, God's timing is the best. God knows the best. It's the reason for everything. And sometimes it's a lesson. Because, I should have been handling business. And so, yeah, surgery is then. And I hope it goes well, y'all. By the time y'all see this, I may be in surgery, or like it may be the day after I have surgery, because I'm gonna try to edit it and upload it to like YouTube. So I probably will be back home by the end, by the grace of God. And then the next day after surgery, I have to go for a checkup, because they want to make sure I don't catch an infection, because y'all, I ain't trying to get no infection in my eye, I promise you. If you ever had pink eye, that's painful. I couldn't imagine. And they did say with the disease, I had blisters in my eye. Like when they tested me, it was a bunch of blisters. They had cream for me to put in the eye that's for the eye. I'm not gonna put that cream in my eye, but it's supposed to kill the infection and bacteria, because I kept rubbing it, and rubbing it makes it worse. They also said vision will be 20/20 as long as it's successful. So in both eyes, even though I have the disease, my vision is 20/20, which is great. I would just have to make sure I don't rub them, like take care of my eyes, make sure that I wear my glasses, because they said I'm still going to be required to wear glasses or contacts. I'll be able to choose. It'll be the soft contacts once they do the surgery. So I'll still be able, I'll have to do that, but I won't need it. So like, let's say if for my career, I can't have on glasses or contacts during certain times, so it's not going to affect that. I can have it, off. So that's the point of me getting it, and that's the point of having decent vision. But I'll still have to wear those just to keep it from not coming back, but from getting worse again, or this one getting bad, But I'm happy because y'all, it's been a long 4 years. I literally be driving, like if something get in this eye, I can't see nothing until I get it out this eye. So that's dangerous. Don't do that. But yeah, surgery's coming up. Today is May 3rd, so that'll be not this Monday but next Monday when I'll be going under for surgery. And yeah, so I'm hoping the healing process is quick. Like, I have vacation coming up in July, so if I didn't have that, I would take them 30 days off. But because I'm taking my son to Disney and we're going with my god kids and their mom, I'm like, no, I can't be missing work like that because I need them coins, baby. Because I don't want to go nowhere broke. We need to go balling, period. We're going for a good time, not a long time. And yeah, and they told me for surgery, I don't know if I said this in the video clips earlier, but they said that I cannot eat after midnight before surgery. I need to make sure I don't drink nothing the day of. I can't eat or drink. I can only brush my teeth. I don't know if I'm going to be vlogging during my healing process. If I can do it, if I have something to talk about, I will. But I definitely will, of course, tell y'all about it once I'm healed, like how everything went. I probably will show y'all, let y'all see what it looks like once it's not too bad, because I heard your eye look horrible the first couple of days or week. So that's really it, y'all. Yeah, so please just take care of yourself. That's the end of this vlog, and thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for the supports. Please keep me in your prayers and take this as a learning experience. Learn from me that your health matters even when you feel like it does not, and it can always be you, okay? It could always be you, because a lot of things could have caused this. It could have been genetics down the line. We didn't know nobody had it. It could have been me rubbing my eyes when I was young. Make sure your kids do not rub their eyes, especially when their hands are nasty. It could have been not wearing my glasses. Anything could have caused this. That's it for this video. Thank y'all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, love you. Bye.